Hello, so this is the latest Trashlock I've done. Well, still in the process of doing. This is the team, so we have, well, I guess I'll show you one by one. So we have here, this is probably the best Pokemon of the team, and probably too good, because Intimidate is just bonkers. But then I use the cute King's Rock triple kick combo. So the idea is you hit three times, and you can flinch 3 times, and then we have Endeavour counter quick attack as a way to quickly whittle down walls, which is a big problem in the E4. Endeavour quick attack, the usual combo, right? Then we have a Magby with a flame body. This one is terrible. As you can see, there's absolutely no defenses. There's a little bit of speed there. And I play it with Sunny Day. We'll get there in a second. So we have Flamethrower, we have Thunderpunch, and Dynamic Punch just as filler. Sometimes it will hit. It's 100% confusion, so it's pretty much a confuse ray that deals damage. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Then we have here our evolved Pokemon Trapinch. Arena Trap is probably a bad choice on my part because you have Hypercutter, but I don't think it's such a problem that Intimidate is not going to play such a big role at E4, so it should be fine. As you can see, amazing attack stat, and everything else is just trash. And that is why, well, it says as an EXP share for now, but it's going to have a Quick Claw, so sometimes it's going to have a 150 Earthquake with stab coming out of 150 at one attack, so it's pretty good. Also, I bred it Quick Attack, so it can revenge kill some things. Strength kind of as a filler move, and Hyper Beam again. There's not much there that I can. I could do a Rock Tomb, but it's such a low impact attack that I went with this moveset. Then we have Abra, of all things. Synchronize is going to be pretty good, especially with the Umbreons and what's it called? Kingdra, maybe? Milotic? I'm unsure. If they have status moves, but it's going to be pretty good. But synchronized Abra. As you might expect, no defense at all, but very, very good special attack and speed stats. As the 3 punches, because why not? And then Psychic. The punches are... There's probably a better moveset here, but whilst Alakazam has a little bit of attack, so it can diversify a little bit of the moves it can learn, so like I'm thinking of maybe... I don't know, Sludge Bomb? I don't know. But it can use some physical moves here. Abra can only use special moves. Then we have probably the second best, or maybe the best, Sealeo with Thick Fat and for some reason Jolly. That's not an ideal nature there, but no problem. As you can see, very all-around good stats. Ton of HP as you would expect, and then with the Thick Fat also resists ice and fire almost completely, so it's 1/8 per each. Then we have Surf, standard Ice Beam, so those are the stab moves. Body Slam for the paralysis mainly, and then the Encore for setting up or to punish setups, I suppose. Because there's not really any setting up in this team. Then we have Gloom with chlorophyll. That's why we have one of the reasons why we have Sunny Day on the Magby. Pretty terrible moves. Speed gets okay under the sunlight. Petal Dance, which is pretty much the same as Giga Drain, but Solar Beam is just a terrible move if you're not under the sun. Sludge Bomb for stab, and then Sleep Powder. Maybe we can sleep something off and go at it with the rest of the team, but that is what we have to work with. As you can see, quite a low power team this time. We have some leftovers here for everyone. King's Rock, oh no, that's the King's Rock, of course. Here we have the leftovers. As you can see, we're around level 60. This is the quick law, right? Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna go and have our try at incorrect at the E4. As you can see, already have revives, hyper potions, etc., and the items you need for the battles. In a Trashlock, you could consider doing Trashlock with no items, either in between battles or in between or during the battles. But to be honest, you'll see. It is pretty hard. It is pretty hard without items. I do make the caveat that I don't use X items. I don't use X items because it makes everything too easy, right? You just X items times 6, and then you'll do a full restore, and then you sweep each of the E4. Alright, so this is the first guy. The first guy, he leads with Umbreon, if I'm not mistaken. So let's try and see how much damage Hitmontop can actually deal to it. Yeah, whatever. This first one can be very, very hard or quite easy, and it all depends if you have, well, firstly, something to deal with Umbreon, and secondly, something to deal with Tyranitar, which having 4 times weakness to fighting moves should not be a problem. So let's see how much damage here Triple Kick deals. Terrible, not very good, critical hit. And can we get the flinch? Super effective, naturally. Confuse Ray. So now, considering I'm a fighting type and I'm confused, he's either going for the feint attack or he's going for the toxic. So let's see here if we're lucky. Alright, so now with the toxic, it doesn't really matter that I'm toxic, because I pretty much Abra just dies in 1 hit, so it doesn't matter if it's toxic or not. But Umbreon has a ton of HP, so that's pretty good. We go back to Hitmontop. Even though Umbreon has feint attack, which in newer generations is a physical move, here is always a special move. So the intimidates don't really make a difference. Okay, so now here we have something interesting. Basically, Umbreon has nothing on Hitmontop. I can switch again. He's probably going to use Toxic again. But I would like not to be risking a feint attack that would probably kill Abra. So what I'm going for the triple kick. I was a little bit unlucky. Well, 50-50. Moonlight. Okay. So I would have had space for doing that trade there. But then there's pretty much there's no good switches. Well, I guess I can go to Hitmontop. Let's see if we get a little bit snap out of confusion after 1 turn. That's lucky. And triple kick shouldn't kill even with the toxic. Yeah. Good flinch though. Never flinch. Here we see how terrible the move actually is. Quite. Well, the move is not terrible. Especially in newer generations. I think Generation 4, Hitmontop got an ability called Technician, which makes all of the moves that are 40 or less 50% more effective in terms of damage. So 10% more power, base power, I suppose you could say. And so since the first kick has 10 power and then 20 and then 40, you get a ton of power from a triple kick technician Hitmontop. Critical hit is good. Every hit has a 90% chance to succeed, if you're wondering. So 3 times is 9 times 9, 81 times 9, 8 times 9, 70. So it's 72% to triple hit, which makes it a pretty bad. Well, full restart, Jesus Christ. That's a shame too, because it gets rid of the poison counter, and I can't switch back to Abra, because since it's already poisoned, it doesn't get poisoned, so synchronize wouldn't work. Can we see 1 flinch? Zero flinches. As you can see here, this is a good example of how terrible King's Rock is versus Leftovers, which is basically the only item in Gen 3. But this one's good. There we go, with a 90% chance to hit, and we miss. The fact that we're losing a little bit of HP though isn't absolutely terrible, because we have Endeavour, right? So I can just do something. Also cool, sometimes Endeavour flinches with the rock. Pretty good. And now, I believe I can kill if the 3 of them hit. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Not even a crit. So 0 flinches so far. Pretty terrible. Oh, I still have the experience share here. Oh my god. What? Oh no, because I traded her. So shift 3 shouldn't be a problem at all. I just have to make sure that Hitmontop is alive for the Tyranitar. And here we see how incredible Endeavour is. Just flinch. Okay. Now if we hit at least 2, I don't think 1 is enough. Yeah, 2. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and what's gonna go after this? Houndoom. Okay, so for Houndoom we predate on the fire type more so than the dark type. Houndoom, he has this annoying set with Solar Beam, if I remember correctly. Fire Blast, Solar Beam, Sunny Day, Crunch, I want to say. So let's see here. He outspeeds me. So I think we can double surf. Yeah, there we go. So Sunlight, this is gonna be hitting us for 1,000,000 damage. So that's why we need to get the hell out of there. So now we have 2 possibilities. We either go for Gloom, or we sack the Abra. Am I going to use the Abra? No, I don't think so. And it is poison, so we just throw Abra away. Solar Beams. After this, if we do not die, you should go for Crunch. There we go, but it's fine. Alright, and now we hope the AI does the same thing again. There we go, Solar Beam, so Surf should be 2-8k out here. There we go. So we're getting carried by our 2 best Pokemon. Alright, so Tyranitar. I believe I can outspeed Tyranitar, and with the intimidate drop. What does he have? He has rock slide, pursuit, crunch. That's dragon dance, maybe? I'm sure. But I think I can outspeed, and since I'm at 51 HP, yeah. Well, less than 51 now. I think if we Endeavour here, yeah, we're faster. A flinch would be choice. But no luck there. Earthquake. Makes sense. Alright, so we die here, but let me think. Are we afraid of a full restore? I think we are, but even so, we'll go for Seal. Seal is Seal. I'm great at naming Pokemon. There we go. So, what is this? An orange berry? Citrus. Okay, we got our leftovers back, so we're back to full health. So with the sand, I think this is a 3 KO. Okay, let's hope for not crits. Okay, not a crit. That was. Whew. I didn't take that into account, to be honest. Crit or flinch would have been pretty bad there. So it's 6% of crit, and 20-30% of flinch. Although we did have a 25-ish percentage of E missing. Alright, so now we have the Cronot. Such a bad Pokemon. The best move you can get in this generation is Strength. That's the best move you can get because he only has attack, and both his types, both Dark and Water, are special attacks. So I'm not afraid of this Cronot at all. So here we have a Stinky Flower because of the what's it called, Rafflesia. Petal Dance should be at 2-hit KO, and I don't think he can get us with Strength. Just a little bit over, but with the leftovers we're. Right, so a 2 KO, which the Petal Dance allows us to get. Still with the Sandstorm though. Alright, so let's hope for not critting. Not getting crit from our opponent here. Even if we lose Gloom, it's not the end of the world. We can revive in between battles. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so that was pretty smooth. That was pretty. We got carried by our two best Pokemon, which are good against his old team. Not too much of a surprise there. So let's see. Alright, so the problem with this Gull over here is that she leads with Pokemon that has a Dynamicpunch. So Dynamicpunch, what can we use against that? Let me think. So maybe let's save the best Pokemon, and we can set up a Sunny Day with this. We could risk a Sleeping Powder, but what for, right? Alright, so let's just go with the big guns and save the game. And let's go! Big problem with this counter is Gengar. Gengar is absolutely a nightmare. So let's try and sleep it, and then Psychic, or somehow paralyze it, and we'll see. So I believe those clubs are going to go for that's the quick activating. I'm going to go for the dynamic punch. I'm not sure how this works now. Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp is pretty terrible, but that can change now. So maybe if we lose, I'll put one of the special attackers first. There we go. So that's the dynamic punch. Earthquake cannot miss, so the dynamic punch will fail. Sometimes it's worth it to make her use the full restores that she has on Dusclops, because you can just loop these attacks at 100% accuracy that are going to make Dusclops lose concentration and not be able to attack. So you spend the full restart. I guess I could also use Gloom with the poison type attack, because it deals damage and poisons. So you don't get attacked and you get the poison off, but then there's the whole full restore situation. We're almost out of PP there. Another luckiness for the Will-O-Wisp. Burn not only deals damage, but also cuts your attack in half. This is terrible. So let's say that it hits me with a dynamic punch. I guess Gloom would be terrible. But I think Gloom is the best option. Another alternative would be Hitmontop. Not because it resists, but because of the intimidate. Okay, but that wasn't too bad. We get some leftovers back. So now here we probably want to sludge bomb. Okay. Let's see. So he probably is gonna go directly to his Gengar. Or Gengar, I should say. There we go. Oh boy, this Gengar. So what do we need? We need some status. And we need to hit it with a psychic. Okay, I'm gonna try and leave Gloom here. And let's just go for the sleep powder. He's probably gonna go for the sludge wave, which is terrible, but for the psychic, which is also terrible. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, 100%. The problem is, okay, I was thinking maybe we can tank one Shadow Ball, but I don't think we can tank even one Shadow Ball. And I think we could tank it, if we can tank it, is because Shadow Ball in this generation 3, is physical. He's immune to everything, so we need to change here or use an item or something of that sort. So we're gonna try and intimidate it twice. I suppose we can sack here for science. So poor Magby is gonna take a psychic to the face. Oh. Rest in pepperoni. Oh, we live. Oh, this is interesting. So this means we can actually tank Gengar and set up a Sunny Day that is going to double the speed of Gloom, which allows it to sleep Gengar. Okay, should we use an item here? Should we get Stinky back online? I don't think so, but on the other hand, I have nothing else to do. I could do a flamethrower if I didn't want to use an item, but I'll have to use a revive anyway, so might as well have it be alive. So now we're going for Sludge Bomb there. We're going for the double intimidate, so we have half the attack power on Gengar, and we'll sack Hitmontop here, I think, because, you know, being a Phantom, no, Ghost type Pokemon expert like Phoebe, Hitmontop is pretty terrible. Can we live one Psychic? Interesting, very interesting. Very interesting. Do I have a max revive? I do not. I do not. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so plan goes as we thought out. And let's see here. I don't think I can one-shot him with Psychic. So let's see. So we have Thunderbolt, which I should be able to live. Oh, so terrible. Okay, so what's the plan here? What's the plan? Is immune to all attacks here because he has Levitate, which makes it immune to ground types. Not that we even have the PP for that, but during all attacks. And a Earthquake, Jesus Christ. Okay, that's rough. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to follow with the plan of making it sleep, and then go from there to a Psychic. It's pretty unlikely that it works out, but I mean, what can you do? Here, if you did a terrible, if you used like a Shadow Ball or something, I could encore it. Okay, but let's try this. Let's try this route first. Okay, Thunderbolt. That is not so bad. Well, it's pretty terrible, it seems. Okay, but it would be pretty cool if we could get it on a Thunderbolt, so we can change to Gloom, and Gloom would resist that. Alright, so here what we have is a Sunny Day. We're not going to get critted naturally. But we get more damage. And here we're going to get Psychic and we lose. Yeah. We get Psychic. Alright. What can we do over here? Thunderbolt. Another option would be we take a Thunderbolt on Abra and it paralyzes up with the synchronize. We get it paralyzed. Alright, so here, instead of losing, we're gonna just load the game again, and we'll see. I guess we could lead much PP on the flamethrower 15. We could lead with Magby. Yeah, Magby is much better because he doesn't care about being burned. As Flame Body, is that anything? I don't think that's anything. We could also burn Gengar? No, because none of the moves make contact. So we can do that, and then if we are full HP, we can take one hit from Gengar, and we can Sunny Day. We can set up the Sunny Day. Hopefully that works. Okay, so I'm save here again. Alright, So I tried a couple of strategies and they weren't really working. Even in sunlight, Gloom is not as fast as Gengar. So our only option, well, we have two options, I suppose. They are both quite unlikely. So either we put the Quick Claw on Abra and we paralyze with thunderpunch, or we survive one attack with Magby and again we paralyze with thunderpunch. So it's going to be quite unlikely that we can do this, but there's only one way to achieve it. So let's go. Other problematic Pokemon that she has in her team are, what's it called, Banette, because she likes to spam Will-O-Wisp and then Shadow Balls, which hit pretty hard out of a 130 base stat. Okay, so here let's try and go for a Thunder Punch, so we save some flamethrowers for later. For some reason the AI is pretty much always going to go for the Focus Punch here. And there we go. Let's see, maybe one more. If the Dusclops gets burned, it's not great because it might die in between turns, so we cannot get one of the full restores out of Phoebe. But the only thing we're concerned, the only thing we really need to make sure that happens is that Gengar gets paralyzed. That is the whole battle. Then there's a second Dusclops, which isn't too bad, although it's not as easy as this with the Focus Punch. We got a burn, so it's not impossible that we're going to be seeing a full restore this turn. If we are seeing a full restore, let's see what thunderpunch. Spends a lot of PP because Dusclops has pressure, which means we spend 2 PP per attack. Which, as you can see, it does take a toll after a while. We just need to make sure that we keep 1 for Gengar. Let's see here. Just focus. Let's see. Crit would be nice, so we can save some PP here, but not required in any way, shape, or form. An interesting choice of the tankiest Pokemon as their first lead, both in this guy and Phoebe and the last guy. Okay, so here we can probably get away with a Thunder Punch. So we save 2 PP on the flamethrower. Alright, so now we should be seeing Banette. Yeah. So with Banette, we go for the seal. There's a nice trick here that I've already tested out. So she's probably going to use Will-O-Wisp. So in that case, I do an encore. Miss, which is good. It saves us some. No, it doesn't even save us any HP because we have left. But you know, at least we're not burned. So now encore, Banette has to do the same move for 3 to 5, I want to say, turns. So we have time to surf it down. Or do we? That's not too much damage. Ice Beam is more damage. And can naturally freeze, so I suppose I should be using ice beam there. Ooh, short encore. If I was faster, I could do an encore again, and Bennett would have to stick using will-o-wisps. But since I'm slower, Bennett's probably going to use Shadow Ball, which means that yeah, encore would be terrible here. We want it not to be using Shadow Ball. Okay, so here we're looking for a crit, we're looking for a freeze. We're looking for... Okay, so here we have an interesting situation. Probably it's worth to use a full restore. So that I can kill the Manette with Sealeo. So now he goes for the Shadow Ball. I don't think that's a 2-hit KO. Shouldn't be a 2-hit KO at least. It is a 2-hit KO for sure. Oh boy, terrible, terrible, terrible. So how can we... no, it's a 2-hit KO. What's the fastest guy we have? Abra is the fastest. Okay, so I guess we're seeing Fabric and outspeed Manette. Wow, this is terrible. Alright. And this is, we don't even know, we have a 10% paralyzed chance on thunderpunch, so. We're faster than Manette, that's good to know. Alright, alright, alright. So now Gengar comes out for sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we look for a miracle. It's 10%. Alright. Are you feeling it? So and we need to survive because I believe we do not survive a Shadow Ball or a crit or a poison, and sometimes we don't survive a Sludge Ball. So that's it. All of its moves are 100% chance to hit. I guess I could intimidate it. I should intimidate it for before the Sludge Bomb. That would help make it 100%. And now even Thunderbolt kills me, so what's the Shadow Ball? Let's see how much it kills me for sure. There's no chance. Okay, so here we go again. So now we know a little bit more about the battle. It's all about knowledge. There we go. Beautiful Dusk Walls. There we go. Back to the same grind. We should probably use only Thunder Punches, so we only have the one. And I guess if we get to the Gengar, we can revive an Hyper Potion in between Pokemon, so we can get 2 Thunder Punches off instead of just the one. Sounds pretty good. So there's a little bit of RNG here. Does this mean no. I was thinking that if it's paralyzed, it might be fully paralyzed. And the Focus Punch is trash. It's not enough damage to kill, I believe. So we could use a Sunny Day, but I don't think that's needed because what's the point of Sunny Day? More damage on Flamethrower? We're not going to be using Flamethrower. More speed on Gloom doesn't matter because it still gets outsped. Alright, so we just go for that Thunder Punch. And let's see here. Yeah, it takes a while, but Almost no damage there. I don't think I've seen it fully paralyzed yet, but that might be a consequence of losing focus. Critical hit, so now we're going to be seeing for sure the full restore. Oops, I used too many punches. Guess we'll do just one thunderpunch one. I can try and find some time to have. If we get the bird here, does that mean anything? Nah, we don't have setup. One thing you can do in some runs is to just run Calm Mind or Bulk Up or combination of the two, honestly. And just get it to +6. Swords Dance, naturally, the other one, Gloom. Is that Generation 3? Sure. Growth. And then just Sweep. But in this case, Shadow Punch, what an interesting choice there. So this should be absolutely terrible, because it's no damage at all, but Magby has no defense, pretty much, and Dusclops is burned. But I need full HP on this guy, so I'm actually... So let's imagine he does another Shadow Punch. Where do I want to be? Probably Gloom. This is not very good, but it's poison. It's poison. It's burned, and so it's gonna die, which is also not good because I wanted to heal it. It's no damage, but now it dies. I think it would be actually better if it didn't die here. It wasn't burned. Live with 1 HP? No way. Okay, so now Giga? Question mark? Giga is not too bad because we can intimidate it to make sure he survives. Magby survives the sludge bomb. There we go. We got the attack drop. And since it's Hitmontop and we can't do anything with it, just heal. Could even have used the super potion there, would be more efficient. So now, yeah, Hitmontop dies. Alright, let's see here. 10%, 10%, 10%. Thunderbolt. We lived through Thunderbolt, right? We do. Naturally we do. Is it the fully paralyzed? No, not even close now. Okay, so now because I'm bad and I used all the PP, I'm gonna have to do something a little bit cute here. So I need to use 2 items. Shadow Balls. Shame it wasn't Thunderbolt. Oh, we can live a Shadow Ball. Huh. Interesting. So now Hyper Potion. Psychic we cannot live for sure. But now, sadly, we don't have the PP. This is probably not important here. And for some reason, he might use the Sludge Wave. Oh, but he cannot get poisoned anyway. Right. So, either Thunderpunch, Thunderbolt. This could be incredible if we live. If we get paralyzed, we do not live critical hits, so we don't live for sure. Alright, so let's go for round 2. Let's psychic shouldn't kill. And it does not. Paralyze? Not even close. Okay, so now what we're looking for is either one of the physical attacks. Well, basically we're looking for no psychic, because that would kill Gloom. Shadow Ball, that should be okay. Yeah, that's okay. It's good even. Ugh, if only it didn't have psychic. Okay, but it does. So we do it again. I'm running out of Pokemon here. Another strategy is you can get a ton of revival herbs. Those work as a full restore. No, max revive. But I think it makes the game easy, so I don't use those usually. All right, so number 3. We absolutely survived that Thunderbolt. Let's hope for no paralyze and fully paralyzed. That was a close one. Can I do it again? I can do it again. Sludge Bomb. This has synchronize. But this, again, it does not matter. You cannot poison Gengar because it's poison. I could try and go for the Encore, but he's going for the Thunderbolt, so it doesn't matter. I would never survive this. Especially because I'm poisoned. Yeah, super effective, etc. Alright, even if we get the paralyze here, I don't think we can come back. We can use healing items till it's fully paralyzed. Alright, only took me like 20 tries to get to this point, but we got it paralyzed. Now we have a dilemma here, which is where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? So now we can outspeed. So what we're interested in is max damage. So probably we go for the flamethrower, I think, and we just try and give it as hard of a time as we can. I did manage to get one full restore off on the Dusclops, so it's less inclined. I'm not sure if they have 1 or 2. Now the maximum damage we can deal is probably with a Psychic from Abra. So let's go for that. That's some damage. That's damage. So now let's see what. Let's try and not die here. So Sableye. Sableye has quite an annoying moveset, but Encore should be good against it. So it has the Will-O-Wisp substitute, I want to say, and Confuse Ray. So let's see. I'm faster, so that's great with Encore. Double team, right. Okay, so now here I have 2 choices. I can go for the Encore and make it ×6. I think that is a good idea. So let's try and give it, hit it as hard as we can. Ah, that's a tweet. Ah, that's a great. A freeze. Okay, Frozen Saw, that's good. And now it's better to go for the ice beam. Let's go for the ice beam. If it survives with like 1 HP. Oh my god. Okay, it's still frozen. Now, we don't know. There we go with the full restore. It would have been so good if we could have killed that. So this is a 4-key KO with ice beam. Which is pretty terrible. Shadow Ball. I could encore the Shadow Ball if I had a normal type Pokemon that could switch into it, but like this. So if we need 2 attacks here, I think it's better to use the Surf. Yeah. Another Shadow Ball, almost kills but shouldn't kill, unless it's a crit. Special defense fell, but that's fine. Now, if we don't miss due to the double team, which we haven't yet, quite luckily, yeah. And the last Pokemon is a Dusclops, if I'm not mistaken. We even get level 62 there, beautiful stats. Misdreavus, okay, so the Misdreavus, this is a very simple encounter with any team, honestly, because they it has the Perish Song, Mean Look moveset, so it with the Mean Look and Protect naturally. With Mean Look, we cannot switch Pokemon. With the Song, after 3 turns. Both Pokemon die, but it takes 3 turns and Misdreavus dies in the process because it's the last Pokemon. So it's quite bulky though, so I don't think I can surf it down before. Yeah. So what does this mean? It's probably gonna go for a Protect now. So maybe we should even do the Body Slam. And we see the Perish Song, so in 3 turns we're gonna die, both of us. So usually the strategy is that Misdreavus would switch out. You can switch out because you have Mean Look, but since it's the last Pokemon, it's just a matter of time. Perish Song. So now here I'm gonna use, yeah, just Body Slams. It doesn't do anything, but we're both gonna die. And this way I save some PP on Ice Beam and Surf. We get some leftovers, which is of no consequence. Perish Song Alter 2. Alter 2. Protect again, failed. Body Slam does nothing. And yeah, it's done. It's done. You didn't see, but Banette also adds Substitute, which I could encore, meaning that it was very easy to kill. I just used 4 substitutes, and that doesn't do anything. If you could kill the substitute, I'd turn to check. With a Surf or Ice Beam, not even sure. Perish gone to 0. There we go. Goodbye, Misdreavus. Goodbye, Sealeo. Oh, but we still get our XP. It would be pretty funny if we didn't die there. Right. So it dies. Alright. Nope. We do not evolve in this team. We do not evolve. We do not believe in Darwinism. There we go. You're strong enough. Yeah, you're strong enough. Don't worry about it. Alright. Cool. So that was intense. So more of the same.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love.
This one shouldn't be too hard. But there's some RNG that you have to win over, because 2 or 3 Pokemon have Sheer Cold, which is a 1-hit KO, and as such, if you get hit by the Sheer Cold, you just die. So what can you do against that, right? It also has a Jinx, which is very strong and very fast, but usually I manage to find a way around it because it has very low defenses. So the first guy, if I'm not mistaken, is Swine. 6 flamethrowers should be enough. Although it does have Earthquake. I suppose we'll see. Okay, so we do a save, and let's go. This is one cool battle. And you can see here the levels start ramping up. Swine level 78. So now I think he's going for the Earthquake. So I think, we could go for dynamicpunch. But let's count first, see how much damage this is. Almost a 2 KO. Not quite. Earthquake should kill me here. Okay. So what else would I like to know as leads? I think probably I could lead with Hitmontop. I can see myself doing that. Reduces the damage on Earthquake. Is also super effective with the triple kick. And I'm faster apparently. And there's not a lot of damage though. Flinch maybe? Hail. Hail is not too bad actually. And now I do outspeed Swine, so I think I might be full restore. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess an Hitmontop lead is a little bit better because of the flinching, because of the hail does nothing, and the intimidate reduces the amount of damage from Earthquake. And the hail doesn't really matter. It boosts a little bit, it boosts a lot the accuracy on Blizzard, but that is very situational in this battle. Like, not everyone has Blizzard. So here, Earthquake will live that for sure. So now, ideally, we would get a flinch now. I could also do a counter on the first Earthquake that it does. It's a good start. Flinch maybe? There we go, there we go. Okay, and now we're nice and low, so Endeavour is going to be amazing. If we can outspeed the next guy. The next guy should be, considering I'm on a... We missed! That is so tragic and sad. Right, but I was saying, so we do a Hitmontop lead, and then after we're done with Swine, it should be Jinx. Which again, we need to either paralyze or just hit really hard. So here, I think Abra is probably the fastest one, so we're just revenge kill here. Use the Psychic, could also use the Fire Punch because it's super effective, but at this low HP it doesn't matter. Okay, Glalie. Glalie should be fine. It does have Crunch, but I think I'm faster still. No, I missed Glalie. So this is a little bit weaker than a Fire Punch would be. Right. Can we survive the Crunch? We cannot survive the crit, but I believe we might be able to survive the punch. Okay. So now I think we just get swept. We can have a quick Lord quick. Nah. I should have switched to the seal because thick fat we have and water type and thick fat we have 4 times resistance versus ice, and crunch shouldn't be. It's not stabbed. Yeah, should. But that special defense drop, and we can counter with body slam. If we paralyze here, we can heal up our old team. Explosion. Okay, interesting. Do we leave that? We don't leave that for sure. Yeah. Explosion Glalie. What an interesting choice there. Alright, and now we have 3 or 4. Yeah, we have 3 ice Pokemon to kill. There's no chance. Can sleep powder, but ice beam gets us. Yeah. Okay. Well, we have a lot of information now.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love.
We lead with Hitmontop, and we'll see. Another save. All right. Other problems. Wall Rain is super tanky. I would love to Endeavour it. Lapras is super tanky also. Those two are pretty bad. Are pretty bad against, well, pretty good, I suppose I should say, against my team. Something like a Super Fang works wonders on them also. Toxic. So here we see the same pattern of leading with Hail. Just deals 1/16 HP damage, but on the Pokemon we have leftovers, we get it back. So now here, flinch maybe? Crit, flinch. Earthquake, that's good. I guess we could counter that. How much damage was that? That was like 80 damage. I could counter it. I suppose next try when we fail this one. If we fail this one. So lucky. Flinch. Earthquake. Do we live though? We do not live. Okay, so I'm gonna take an educated guess and load the game.
You're as cold as ice.
Alright, so now the idea is after Hail, it seems that Piloswine is gonna go for the Earthquake, and as such, we go for the counter. And we don't get any full restores out of it, but yeah. Maybe we get the flinch, maybe we get a crit. Both of those options would be pretty good. Would allow us to get either the full restore out of it or flinch. Yes. Okay, so now it should go for Hail again, I think. Three times, it's good. Flinched again. I mean, why stop? Sadly, if we only had a little bit more attack. Oh, critical hit, that's perfect. Okay, so we have a full health Hitmontop. Now Jinx. Jinx. So Jinx hits like a fire truck, so I'm gonna try and paralyze it. That doesn't work. I'm honestly unsure because I'm not even sure this Sealeo can tank one psychic, and for sure it outspeeds. I could encore if it goes for a sweet kiss or something of that sort, but calm mind. Okay, that's good though. If we get the paralyze here, which is 30%. This is very risky, but I think I'm gonna go for the encore. Well, let's see if we get to survive one side. We don't, because it has calm. Okay, so let's see if we can. We're gonna lose for sure, but let's see here if we can outspeed with something. Flamethrower should not kill, but we're gonna get swept here. So if Magby is not able to, maybe we get a lucky quick claw, but I think it would have to be a quick claw with a crit probably. So that's it. So a bit sad because we got with all the flinches, we got the perfect from what's it called? On Pillow Swine. So now we can live, we can freeze, and we can synchro freeze. Or we can't. Here we die to the psychic, and... Or what if we don't? What if we don't? What if we live? What if we live? We do not live at all. Okay. And now we die with that. To the XP. I could heal in between, but what's the point? I'm just gonna get swept. Alright, so now that it's confirmed that we died.
You're as cold as ice!
Right, let's go at it again. I think the solution to the problem is either paralyzing with not pillow swine, with the seal, or encore one of the calm minds. But I think I'm gonna go for the paralyze. Alright, so here, more of the same. We go triple kick, we miss, absolutely terrible. Amnesia, that's an interesting one. Alright. It's no consequence, but it's still interesting. Alright, so we go for the triple kick. I'm gonna try one counter to feel smart. So we have hail and we have amnesia. So it should be, the AI thinks, oh, I'm set up. So if I'm set up, now I do the attacks. The strongest attack here would be Earthquake, so we counter that. Extremely smart. It's a shame we don't get the full resort out of it, but oh, we might. Okay. Is this good? I mean, it's not great because I need a flinch. Now, flinch and a counter, the crit. I should have went for the Endeavour. Oh, I'm so bad at this video game. One time. Oh my lord, this is terrible. Oh, this is so terrible. Oh my lord. So I should have done this last turn. So Pilus 1 would be this much, would be in the red. And I could have... this is terrible. Alright, do I need Hitmontop for the rest of the battle? Probably. Let's go. Let's see if it works. Here we are immune to the hail damage. We use Surf, super effective. I guess Seal could also be a lead. Wouldn't be too bad. Versus Pilus 1. Lapras. We go for the big boys. Lapras. So Lapras is tanky as heck and has sheer gold, so it's pretty terrible. We're gonna try and paralyze it, then see where we go from there. Right, it has Thunderbolt. This is absolutely tragic. I think we leave one here. Paralyze maybe? That's no damage at all. What the flip? Alright, so now we're expecting a Thunderbolt, which means we have a free trade. Yeah. But now it has Surf. Another possibility would be to do encore on the Thunderbolt and then switch over to trapinch. Yeah, I can't do anything. It's just old game.
You're as cold as ice.
Alright, so let's go for the smart moves. Let's go for the Endeavors. So for a flinch, no flinch, but hail. Okay, so alternatively, I could go for the Seal. Yeah. Alright, so Earthquake. And now it should live, but let's not make a mistake we've done before. And let's use Endeavour here, so we can get a 2-hit KO. Yeah, there we go. So full restore. Goes back to around maybe 250 and then back to 49, which is a ton of damage. And now we can finish it off. Quick attack. I don't think quick attack would be enough. So let's go for a triple kick and hope we don't miss. Oh my lord. Okay, we're gonna need Hitmontop for sure.
You're as cold as ice.
Again. Because as I was saying, the walls, Lapras and Walrein, they really take a lot of damage from Endeavour. So if I can paralyze them, I can then Endeavour them and I can kill them. So your triple kick. Always looking for the flinch, naturally. Oh, there we go, one flinch. So now I think it's still gonna go for either the Amnesia or the Hail. So I won't use counter. 3 times. Hail. So now, do I want to go for the 1-hit KO? So this is like, I would need a crit to kill it. Let's go for the counter. I was thinking if I wanted my HP to be a little bit lower, but I think this is more than enough. Alright, so this time we didn't get the full restore out of Bill Swine, but it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so Jinx, I need to paralyze it, 30%. We have 1 chance. We can heal again, and yeah. If it goes for the Calm Mind, which might, then I should go for the Encore. Yeah, let's try it. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now we're on a. So the idea is we're gonna die if Jinx can hit us with a Calm Mind attack. But if it spends all its turns encoring Calm Mind, you know, we're not gonna die more than 1-hit KO. So now we have a little bit more time to set up our paralyzes, and since paralyze cuts the speed in a quarter, so to 25%. No paralyze there. We can encore on top of the normal of the attack, I suppose you could say. So we can make it use Calm Minds for the whole battle, but we need a paralyze here. Hail stopped. Okay, we have 1 more chance, or we get 4. How much was this? 3 encores, 4 encores. Encore ended, so now we die. Oh, maybe full restore. Okay, it's because we didn't get the full restore on the Pill Swine. She has a full restore now. So now we get the paralyze. It's 30%. So now we get dead. Yeah, we die now. Gosh darn it.
It's cold as ice.
So we are took me 5-6 tries, something of that sort. Get things paralyzed. We didn't get this turn this time. I don't think we got the full restore off. So I don't think the paralyze is gonna stay for much longer, especially after this body slam. A crit would be nice. Another Calm Mind, so we're still under encore. I think we got max turns there, which is pretty lucky. And now encore ended, so we can encore it again. And it has to use Calm Mind. So this Jinx is toast. I would like to have some more PP on encore, but everything else should be good. Does this kill even? Maybe I should have just used Body Slam then. I wasted the PP there. Alright, so Lapras. Lapras. It has Thunderbolt that I cannot remember if we live or not through it. Other alternatives, pretty much we have no alternative other than, due to the Thunderbolt, other than encore it after paralyzing it. So let's go for the paralyze. Sheer Cold, there we go, miss, absolutely perfect. Jesus Christ, oh my god, this is terrible. Is he going for another Sheer Cold? Another bolt. I mean, it was pretty good that it missed, but if we don't get the paralyze off, it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, but he gets the paralyze 10%, and now he gets 25%. Yes! Yes! This is great and incredible. Yes, this is great. Yes. What a delicious turn of events. Oh, darn it. Okay, let's try the full restore. I guess we could have gone for the ground type if Lapras goes for the Thunderbolt. Yeah, that would have been much better. And I think that's what I'm going to do now. So we can get an extra attack in there before we have to load game. Okay, so... Whew. Let's see here. Hopefully it goes for the Thunderbolt again. It should go for the Thunderbolt. Sheer Cold. Sheer Cold. I know what I said, a Thunderbolt. So now either Surf or Ice Beam kills us. Maybe we can outspeed Lapras? No. What's the speed on this guy over here? 105, and Hitmontop is 127. What's the closest? Here. Magby 124. Alright, well. Sheer Cold. Can we live? Can we continue from here? Maybe. Let's see if we can get an Endeavour off. Intimidate does nothing. Well, sometimes it messes with the AI. Because the AI... We do outspeed. Interesting. Because the AI sees one status down, so it wants to get some status up. And yeah, sometimes you can manipulate the AI like that. So now here we should be fast enough to... Should we set up a sunny day? No, I don't think so. Yeah, glad we didn't. How is this possible? Oh my god. And it was going so well too. Okay, well. Alright. So let's save some psychic PP by using thunderpunch. My god. And what next? So this is the fastest Pokemon we have, so Glalie. Okay, so Glalie. Yeah, we need to sack. Well, do we? Let's go for a Fire Punch here. Let's see how much damage. Not enough. And I believe Crunch kills us. Yeah. Alright, so now the plan is to rebuild while tanking ton of shots. So here we're gonna ignore the fact that we're gonna die in one hit, and we're gonna go to Sealeo. Yeah, this kills us for sure. But now we should be able to survive at least one hit on Sealeo. Yeah, leftovers, etc. Yeah, for sure we can live. So if we do die though, who do I want to have? Probably Hitmontop. But we're not gonna die, come on. Like, this is a crit. This is never a crit, not in a billion years. Defense drop. That's so good. That is so good. That is great. Yeah. We didn't have the defense drop. So I'm gonna do, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. So It's probably going to use crunch again. So we switch over Hitmontop, who resists that. We get the intimidate. That doesn't matter. Well, for explosion, I guess. But so now we cannot live an ice beam. But here, let's hope it doesn't explode. Ice beam, there we go, we live it. So now we skip the special defense drop. We didn't get frozen, which is good, but we're gonna do a potion turn anyway. So I put potion here. Alright, and now we just revive everything while taking crunches. So this strategy is a little bit scummy, I guess, but yeah. Suppose this one. Usually, it's more important to revive than it is to heal full. So that's what I'm going to be doing first. Especially on Hitmontop because of Endeavour. This is we need to outspeed some things. Light screen. Does that matter? Probably does not matter. Because we're going to be stalling with heal items and everything. Ooh, I could have encored. No, I don't have PP. I think I can take one more. I wasn't paying too much attention, but 69. Nice. 69 should be enough. Alright, so no crits. No crits. Alright. Whew, that wasn't close at all. Whew. Okay. And now we hyper potion. And I guess I could hyper potion everything, but it's a challenge, right? Okay, so that's 62. We take 62 from a crunch, so that's another 62, and we are outspent. So here either we do paralyze would be pretty good. Light screen we're off, doesn't matter. Okay, so now here we're gonna be outsped, so we still go for the body slap explosion. It's not too bad, honestly. I just get rid of it. It's good. There's no light screen up. Yeah, this is good. Alright, so everyone gets XP because they all made part of the team. So what do I use now? So Lapras is down, Jinx is down. Piloswine is down. What am I missing? Laylee's down. So I think I don't have paralyzes. I think I'm faster than the last one, the Moraine. Let's hope. Let's hope. This guy is such a, as the name implies, a wall. I don't have PP on Endeavour. Oh, that is so terrible. Oh, this is so terrible. So I have to sacrifice 2 Pokemon to use an Eater on Hitmontop. Okay. Ah, that is so terrible. That is absolutely a surf naturally. I do not live through that, and am I being what's the speed on this? 72. I forget about it. I guess I could do ice sunny day. No, it's too risky. I was thinking sunny day, sleep powder, and then Endeavour, but I still need a turn for the Eater. So here, Let's see how many moves if we want to use either elixir. I misclicked! This is terrible! This is absolutely terrible. So maybe you won't use surf? Use surf. Yeah, critical hit, why not? Okay. Alright, so can we win now? Don't think so. Is there any move that misses? Maybe it goes for. Now let's see if we outspeed. No, we don't. Yeah, that's the rest of the sports. Yeah, that's over. Oh, absolutely terrible. We could freeze or paralyze. Does that matter? Let's try to paralyze. If we get a full paralyze, maybe. But no. It's quite unlikely. Thunderpunch. Of course, Abra is faster. Paralyze! That's a lot of damage. Earthquake. So that's something we can also use on Hitmontop, maybe. It would be so good if it lived, because it has a -2 attack because of the intimidates. Can we kill with a crit? I don't think we can. No, there's no way we can kill even with a crit. It's not super effective. Dynamicpunch! Oh! Okay, this is our best chance because this is a 50%. Okay, so it's confused, so now it's a 50%. Became confused. It's open confusion. It's confused. Oh. If only. If only. If only. If only. Okay. And again.
You're as cold as ice.
Let's make sure to have the PP. Endeavour. Yes. I guess we can check the other Pokemon. What we have here is good. I could have a little bit more triple kicks, but this should be enough for this battle. This is good. Thunderpunch, and it's enough. A little bit low. Maybe we'll use, yeah, elixir on the seal. That was so tragic. We could have, I think we could have gotten in there. Alright, save game, and let's go at it again. So, we have the strategy pretty much set up by now. Only took like 4 or 5 real attempts. So here, what did we start with? Triple kick. There you go. And we miss, and we miss, and we load the game. Maybe I shouldn't let load. Alright, so triple kick. Kick, kick, kick. Alright, now I use the hail. Oh, flinch. So we go for the next triple kick. We missed, so it's almost like it didn't flinch. Hail goes for the hail. Yeah, we take a little bit of damage. We go for the counter. How much was this? 62? And now We take hail damage, Endeavour, and we managed to kill it. There we go. And we get the full restore, which is, I think it's only one that they get. Maybe the champion gets two, like there's something like that. Alright, so now we don't miss the triple kick. Right? 1, 2. Nice beam, and we need Hitmontop. Gosh darn it! There, after the first one, we had a 81% chance of doing it. So I guess that's all. And then we get the flinch, but then we get the miss. It's like, come on, game, come on. Triple kick, why can't you be a better move? That's it? It might not be important though. It's probably not important. Alright, so countering now. Amnesia, naturally. It shouldn't matter, I'm just a little bit frustrated, I suppose. Okay, counter now on the... Why are you doing this? Because you have pretty much full HP, that's such a... I guess. Well, but still it doesn't matter, I'm just losing a minuscule amount of HP. It's the same to be at 40 HP or 1 HP. As long as I don't die with the hail. And I don't get rid right now. Yeah, so it's fine. Okay, so now it gets to 48. So I don't know. Well, I guess I do know. It's not gonna use the... And low game. Alright, so what did we learn there? We cannot miss the first triple kill. It shouldn't be too hard. Probably we're getting penalized by using intimidate here, because if instead of 60 we were taking 90 damage, we would kill Pulse fine. But then we don't get the critical hit. Ooh, and that was only the second one. Flinch maybe? Flinch. Hail. So now I think I'm gonna go for the counter anyway. Because what's the alternative? Low game. So the problem now is counter is going to go. So we didn't get the full restore. That's fine. Okay, so Jinx, we already know what to do with Jinx. And if we don't miss on the paralyze, which is a 30% times 3 or 4 times, shouldn't be too hard. There's hail, but we're immune, as is Jinx. So we go for the encore, call mine, yep. So same pattern we already seen. I almost used encore again. So body slam. Alright, so we didn't get the first one. Let's hope. So that's the second encore. Let's hope we go for 4 or 5. Well, let's hope we paralyze more than anything. No paralyze on the second one. Okay, let's see if we're lucky on the third one. If I understand math correctly, 30% means the third time works, right? Encore ended and we didn't get the paralyze. It's possible that the full restore is going to go in now, which means we can paralyze on this fourth one. But if we don't... Oh, there we go. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Alright, so now we can do exactly the same thing we've already done. So, encore the Calm Minds. Jinx is going to try to use Calm Minds till it's done. Alright. Here we have to go for the body slam because Calm Mind also raises special defense. Or else we could consider using Surf. Alright, critical hits. My god, Seal. Alright, so now Lapras, right? Okay. So Lapras we already know we outspeed, so we can just give it a good hit here. Probably we're gonna have to revive Hitmontop in between on the Glivy. Right, so if we don't get Sheer Cold out of the blue, I think we can manage to win versus Glacia. There we go, that's a hit, huh? And now we outspeed. What's the biggest guy? What's the hardest? 101, 140. So this one hits me. It's harder. Thunderpunch is 150. Psychic is a little bit less. So let's go for the thunderpunch. And if it doesn't die, we might get the petal. Oh my lord! Again! What's this? Blue! Let's go for that. My god, 1 HP. Alright, now it's Glalie time probably? Yeah. So we'll do the same thing with the Seal, but a little bit less scummy, I guess. Because we won't revive everyone on the team, we'll just revive Hitmontop. And we possibly... Nah, there's no way. We cannot win versus Wolverine without Hitmontop. So now we go for the crunch. Let's hope for no special defense drop. It's only 10%. Oh my lord, is a crit.
You're as cold as ice.
Okay. So I see one body slam. Explosion. Okay, I don't care. That's good. That's good, actually. I was gonna have to let someone die anyway. To switch from Hitmontop to someone else. Alright, so now we should be able to endeavor and kill this guy. With a flinch. Oh, that would be so cool with a flinch. Although we're at 74, so... Click, click. It's still not gonna go into the red, I think. Yeah. Surf. That probably kills us. Okay. So let's try and, before we start reviving, let's try and give some hard hits. We could go again for the dynamic punch, which is would kill, but it's only 50%, and I think so. Citrus berries are around 74 plus 30, 104. I think we go for the thunderpunch. We go safe strats. We can get the paralyze, which is only 10. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. So what does this mean? Abra can kill. And if Abra doesn't kill, we do a quick attack. Yeah, there we go. Figure it out, baby! Gloom still hasn't done anything in this. Still has a full restore. Okay, so what do? We do the same thing. Okay. We do the same thing. We go for the Endeavour on Hitmontop, and then we revenge kill. Let this die. We can flinch. Icon. Was that the second full restore? I don't even remember. I think it was the second full restore. The first full restore was on Jinx. Okay, Endeavour. Pretty cool if he flinched or if he used a sheer cold, but with this HP I don't think it's going to use a sheer cold. Yeah, that's me. And now, what's the safest way I can do this? Double kaboosh. Yeah. Abra is called kaboosh because it's a glass cannon. Glass cannon is a term you use for, well, not only Pokemon, but hard-hitting characters that die very easily. So here I don't think we kill. We do kill with the critical hit. Abra with the clutch win versus the ice water Pokemon. There we go. Goodbye, Glacia. Yeah. That's what losers say.